Alright, yes, I'm wearing a v-neck. Yes, it's red. Yes, I look like Where's Waldo. Ignore it. Enjoy the Christmas tree. We're getting into the video. So it is Christmas Eve, and I got a little throwback story for you guys, and I don't know why I won't upload this on Christmas. I should probably just upload this on Christmas, but it's going to go up on Christmas Eve because my mind already says that, and I'm kind of an idiot. But we got a little throwback video for you guys today, as I said. This is probably back when I was in, I think, 5th or 6th grade. It was right around the time I moved to the area I live in now, and I don't know how old I was then, however old 5th and 6th graders are, maybe 10 or 11, or I don't know, I don't remember. But it was around Christmas time, and, you know, Mama Jinx is asking me, what do you want for Christmas and all this stuff? And I remember my friend who lived down the street, his name was Kyle. I actually don't know what Kyle's doing right now. I think he's a boxer or some shit. Anyways, besides the point, he had some crazy ass gas powered electric scooter, and that bitch went like 35 miles per hour. But I was extremely jealous of this scooter. That thing dipped, and he was like the coolest kid around because he was like 13, 12, I think he was a year older than me. I think he was like 13 years old, driving around this gas powered scooter down the street like a badass. So I wanted to be riding in some style, so I asked my mother for a little electric scooter, and she kind of gave me a look like, why the hell do you need an electric scooter? You're like 12 years old, and you can't drive it on the street, you don't have a license, and I wouldn't want you to drive it on the street because you'll get hit by a car. And I understand that now, but I wanted that shit. And right then I was kind of like, oh shit, I'm not getting this electric scooter. And I was kind of okay with it. I was like, because they're kind of expensive at the time, and I was just like, all right, whatever. Fuck it, I'll just steal Kyle's. So Christmas Day comes, and me and my brother open up gifts in the living room, and we get all of our shit, and I'm actually pretty hyped. It's like we unwrapped all the gifts and stuff, and I unwrapped like a GameCube, I remember, and a bunch of other shit, and I was satisfied with it. Like, I didn't complain about not getting the scooter or anything because I didn't think I was going to get it. And I unlocked the GameCube, and I'm about to go back into my room to set it up, and I'm like midway down the hallway, and my mom's like, hold on, you got one more. And I turned around, I was like, okay. So I go under the tree. She's like, oh, it's right there. And she points under the tree, and I pick it up. It's like this little piece of paper thing, and it's wrapped, and I'm like, okay, what is this? And I open it up, and it's like the manual for an electric scooter. You have no idea how hyped I was at that time. I probably looked like I just ate like fucking 15 Happy Meals, and that was literally like the last thing I expected because I got a GameCube and shit. Like, I was hyped. My mom hooked it up fat that year, and I was all excited. I was like, where is it? Where is it? I need to see it now. I need to see it now. I'm all hyped up. My mom's like, oh, it's in your room, and I'm just like, how the fuck is it in my room? I just woke up, walked down the hallway into the living room with the tree, and I'm opening up gifts, and I walk back, and there's a scooter in my room. She didn't move. I don't know how the hell it got there to that day. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I don't know how the hell that thing got there. She's like a wizard or some shit. That's weird. I woke up and I left, and then I went into the living room, and I came back, and there was a scooter in my room. I don't get an electric scooter, a motorized scooter, not just a scooter. So I'm in my room checking this bad boy out. I still remember it's like red and silver. I don't remember the brand or anything, but I'm checking this thing out, and I'm like, all right, I need to go drive it. But outside it was like snowing and shit, and our driveway was like covered in snow, and I can't drive it in the street because I'm like 12. And it's snowing, so I'm obviously itching to drive this thing. So I go down to our basement. We had a pretty big basement, but we had a lot of shit in it, and I had like a concrete floor, so it'd be perfect to take some laps in the basement in my new scooter. So I cleaned up the basement. It took me like an hour, and my mom helped me carry the scooter downstairs because that thing probably weighed like 150 pounds. It was a pretty heavy thing. So I'm literally the happiest kid in the world at this point. I'm driving around the basement. My mom's sitting there laughing, watching me drive it. She even got me like this little helmet to wear when I was driving the scooter, and she thought I was getting the hang of it, so she actually ended up going upstairs for a little bit. And me being the little badass that I am, I'm like, fuck no, I don't need no damn helmet. I'm driving a scooter in my own basement. I don't need no helmet. To that point, I never really like drove anything motorized by myself before, so I didn't really know how to work like a throttle, and this thing had a throttle on it. Well, eventually I was going around a turn in my basement because my basement was like, it's a huge concrete floor, and there's like the two poles in the middle of the basement like support everything. I was just like go around the thing doing like figure eights through those big ass supporting beam things. And I remember going around one of the turns, and my hand, I don't know what I did, but it went all the way back, and I started falling. And the scooter kept going as I was falling, and I didn't let go of the throttle, so it just carried me. And this thing probably went like a good 20 miles an hour. We started booking it through my basement floor. At this point, I'm like, holy shit, because I'm like halfway laying down on the thing, and it's carrying me across the basement floor. I get going up pretty fast because our basement was a very long basement, and I'm booking it, and I just boom, smash into one of those poles that were supporters of the basement. Like, my little ass dipping on this brand new scooter is boom, I took it directly to my shoulder. And I thought I broke my collarbone. It knocked the wind out of me. My dumb ass just literally laying on my basement floor like this for like a good 15 minutes. Couldn't breathe. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh shit, my mom cannot find out. So I put my helmet on. I'm like sitting in the basement for like 20 minutes trying to recuperate myself, and I'm like, I'm done riding the scooter for a little bit. She goes, everything okay? Yeah. She still has no idea to this day that I fucked myself up driving the scooter. But looking back at it, it's hilarious. But then, dude, that hurt so bad. I thought I broke my collarbone, and I couldn't breathe, and I just wrecked myself. That was like the loudest thing too. I don't know how anybody heard it because when I hit the pole, it sounded like an earthquake going through the house because the scooter hit the pole too. That thing was dipping, and I don't know how no one noticed it. Maybe there was like music playing plane or some shit, but that bitch hurt. A brand new scooter that I waited so long and didn't even expect to get ended up wrapping my ass around a pole in my basement and crippling me for life. I was terrified of that scooter from that day on, I swear to God, I was terrified. But I still drove that bitch like cold pizza. Let's just say I always wore my helmet whenever I drove the scooter from then on, but after a couple years my scooter ended up breaking and I was just sad. I used the shit out of that thing. When I became old enough, when I was like 13 or 14, I would drive it down to the gas station like buy candy and shit. Like, it was legit. I felt like I had a car and a license. Like, I was like one of the cool kids. It was fucking sweet. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed my little Christmas story type of thing. Hope you guys all have a good Christmas if you celebrate it. If you don't, have a good whatever holiday you guys celebrate. It is the season. And I want everyone to just enjoy yourselves. Have a great holiday. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Be sure to leave a like if you did. Once again, guys, have a great holiday. Peace out.
Stop. Hoodie time. Bitches bad down, don't even know me. Tell me I'm a dog like Odie. And I only fuck with crazy girls, take them home like I'm Brody. Made her come trice like Obi. Damn, so I don't shout.